Chapter 20. Chapter 20. A refresher for our new queer friend here. I pull a name from the hat and whoever's name is pulled has to come up with our next dead boy adventure. Are you ready? Caleb asks with evil in his eyes. Why do I suddenly have a feeling this hat is rigged? It's not rigged, Aaron says as if he's reading my mind. Oh, and how do I know that's true? I ask with a snort. I'm glad you asked, young man, Toby says, jumping up from his seat. It's simple really. You rig the game, you die. Die? I gasp. Not actually die, Aaron rolls his eyes. Great explanation, Toby. Well, thank you. He says and they all laugh. Hello? Fellow dead boys. I am still confused. I wave my arms around the laughing boys, hate feeling left out. You don't actually die, you just become dead to us. Azul says with a sweet, sarcastic smile. And has this happened before? I ask. No, there's only one former dead boy and man's wasn't even gay. Toby laughs. Enough, Toby. Caleb snaps and my eyes widen from Caleb's sudden outburst. Mia's brother? I ask. We don't talk about him. Guys, we are so off topic. Caleb says, his eyes pooling up with anger. Hey man, he has the right to know. Aaron stands up and walks over to Caleb. Aaron's stance is collected and cool, but I can tell he's ready for a debate. Oh Lord, I wouldn't be as brave to stand in front of Caleb like that. Then again, there's a reason why Aaron seems to lead this group of wayward boys and Caleb does not. Like hell he does, Aaron. Caleb snaps back and the rest of the boys look concerned and restless. Yet, they don't breathe a word. There's one thing I would hate to do more than stand in front of Caleb, and that would be to stand in between of Caleb and Aaron. Bellamy is a dead boy now, he gets to go on our adventures, and he gets the title so he gets to know the past. Aaron folds his arms over his chest. He speaks calmly and he doesn't break eye contact with Caleb. Watching Caleb and Aaron is like watching a bear and a wolf. Caleb is big and brooding with all force. Aaron is stealthy and strategic as if he hovers close to the ground to plan an attack instead of running into one with full speed. We don't talk about him. Time for a vote. All in favor to tell Bellamy, say aye. Aaron says, looking around at all the other boys. Each boy in the room besides Caleb of course say the magical, single-letter word. There we have it, he turns back to Caleb with a victory smirk. We'll do the damn draw another day. Go ahead and tell the freshly deceased about our past, but I'm not going to stand here and break the vow we all made. Caleb said, throwing the name-filled hat onto the table and rushing out of the treehouse. What vow though? I am so lost. I say. Not going to lie, all of this is starting to freak me out. I'm starting to think these boys killed Mia's twin. I look at Befrecked Aaron, sweet Bentley, compassionate Azul and hilarious Toby, and I know these four boys could not have killed anyone. But Caleb? I see a sweet side when he's with Bentley, but who is he really? How about you tell us what you know first? Azul suggests. I know that Mia had a twin and last year he disappeared, and I know that he was a dead boy. I explain. Mia and I only spoke about him once, so I don't know any details, if any details are even known. It's touchy for her, so I figured that it would be touchy for you guys too. Never really wanted to bring it up. And that's all you know? Aaron asks. I nod, looking around at all the guys. I frown because they all look devastated over their lost friend. Mitch was one of us, but he wasn't at the same time. He was a dead boy, but he wasn't gay. He actually had a girlfriend named Dove. Caleb and Mitch grew up together and were the closet to him out of us all. That's why when Mitch got in trouble, Caleb risked everything for him. Aaron starts to tell the story of Mitch Reynolds and for some reason my heart begins to beat faster. What kind of trouble? I ask. Mitch stole some money, like a lot of money from the richest guy in Woodstown, probably in all of Virginia to be honest. This man, Charles Calcurry, has a lake house where he spends the summer. During one of our adventures we wandered onto his property and realized the house was empty. Belle, when I tell you that this house is a house you couldn't even imagine in your wildest dreams, that would be an understatement. We left the house untouched that day, but Mitch had acted funny when he realized it was only used during the summer. Next thing we knew, Mitch had broken in, stole an insane amount of jewelry and money in Calcurry, once realizing his stuff was won, posted an ad online. But not any ad, an ad on the black web for an even more insane amount of money if someone could bring him Mitchell Reynolds, alive. He continues and my eyes and ears are peeled open. Why would he steal all that money? And why would Mitch risk it if Cal Curry had cameras? I ask question after question. There are some things that are still mysteries to us, Aaron says. But Mitch came to us for help and Caleb was able to make him a fake ID and send him to God knows where. We vowed never to speak about what happened because no one, unless they go on the dark web, would know why Mitch went. Wouldn't the police see the ad? I say. You think the police can't be bought by a billionaire? The system is corrupt. How do you think so many famous and rich people get away with so much? Have you seen who our damn president is? Azul scoffs and I shrug. He's got a good point, a really good point. So, you guys didn't tell anyone about the ad? Like not his parents or his sister or his girlfriend? No one. He made us promise. You see the vow Aaron started but I cut him off. Fuck the vow man, his family deserves that closure. You haven't even spoken to Mia, she's devastated? She should know her brother is okay. I say. And that's your opinion, but we made a promise, and these were his wishes. It's his life and he knew who'd he would be hurting if he left. Plus, we don't know where he is now. We all think Caleb might talk to him, but we don't ask. He could be dead by now and we wouldn't know. Aaron comes over to me and puts his hand on my shoulder. I can't stop frowning. The whole thing is so messed up. That's a lot to take in, I admit, and they nod. It was a rough time. It's been a year but feels like yesterday. Azul says, looking down. The more time I spend with the dead boys, the more I begin to realize that this isn't just some high school clique, this is a way of life. These boys, and myself now included, are true ride or dies. _